You know that feeling? You start something new, maybe it's building an online store, learning to code, starting a YouTube channel, or just eating healthy. At the beginning, you're fired up. You've got the plan, the playlist, the energy. You say things like, "This is it. This time I'm going all in." You imagine how things will look in 6 months, how it will feel to succeed. And for a moment, it feels real. But then, slowly, that feeling fades. And you're left thinking, where did my motivation go? Why do I feel stuck again? You didn't mess up. You're not weak. You're just in the middle of something almost everyone goes through. It's called the emotional cycle of change. And knowing how it works might be the difference between quitting and pushing through. This journey you're on, it has 5 clear stages. It starts with uninformed optimism, then you hit informed pessimism. After that comes the hardest stage, the valley of despair. But if you keep going, you reach informed optimism, and finally, you get to fulfillment. That's the full cycle. If you know it, you won't be surprised when it gets tough. You'll understand it's part of the process. This is where every goal begins. Uninformed optimism. You decide to make a change, and in the beginning, you're excited. You don't see the problems yet, only the possibilities. You think about how life could look. Fit body, successful brand, better habits, more money. It feels easy to imagine. You buy the notebook, watch tutorials, maybe even post on social media. You might start an online store and spend hours choosing the perfect theme, logo, and colors. You believe the sales will come right after launch. But here's what's really happening. You're confident because you haven't felt the pain yet. Not the slow days, not the mental blocks, not the mistakes. This stage is exciting, but it's also an illusion. Because the truth? Real change never stays easy for long. Now the honeymoon ends. We reached informed pessimism. You've started doing the work, and it's harder than expected. Let's say your store is live now, but no one's buying. You try running ads, they fail. You get your first customer, and they complain. That online business you thought would take off? Now it's stressing you out. Same goes for the gym. Week 3 hits. You're sore, tired, you don't see results yet. And suddenly, those workouts don't feel so exciting anymore. Now the questions come in. Why is this taking so long? Am I even doing this right? Should I just give up? This is where the doubts get loud, and confidence starts to fall apart. Welcome to the hardest part of the journey, the valley of despair. You've tried, you've shown up, but it still doesn't feel like enough. This is where most people stop. Not because the goal is impossible, but because the process stopped feeling good. You're not seeing the progress you hoped for. You feel stuck, quietly disappointed. Why did I even start this? Maybe I'm just not made for this. Maybe you abandon the business. Maybe you ghost your gym coach. Maybe you stop writing, stop learning, stop trying. But here's the thing. This stage, it's not the end. It's the middle. And if you keep going, things start to shift. Then comes what we call informed optimism. You come back strong, but this time, you're different. You're not relying on motivation anymore. You've felt the hard part, and you're still here. You stop chasing perfection. You focus on what works. Maybe you fix your store's product page. Try better ad copy. Learn from feedback. You make one sale, then another. Maybe you get back in the gym, and this time you're not chasing abs, you're chasing progress. Consistency. You realize, I might not be there yet, but I'm not where I was. And that's real momentum. This is the stage where belief comes back, not from hype, but from experience. Eventually, things start working. You are getting to see the final stage, fulfillment. Not all at once, not perfectly, but enough. You've built habits, you've improved, you've stuck with it longer than most people ever do. You might not have gone viral, you might not be rich, but you became someone who keeps going, even when it's boring, slow, or hard. And that's what creates real results. This cycle shows up in every big goal. Starting a business, building a healthy life, learning a skill, or healing some illness. We all go through the same path: excitement, struggle, doubt, growth, fulfillment. The only difference? Some people stop in the middle. Others keep walking. Which one are you?